Welcome back, everyone. I'm Catherine with Catherine's Plates. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a quick and easy weeknight meal. This is chicken egg roll in a bowl. Oh, it's going to be so delicious. You can serve this over white rice, brown rice, or you can even wrap it up in a lettuce leaf, however you want to do it. I did this in a soup one time, and it was delicious. All right, you guys, it is low carb, but who cares, right? It is full of flavor, and it's very filling. We're going to be using some ground chicken. Now, you can use ground chicken, you can use ground turkey, you can use ground pork, or even if you have ground beef, you can use that if you have a lean variety. Okay, you guys, let's start off with 1 pound. We're going to get a little bit of oil going into our skillet. I'm just using a little olive oil. Ground chicken tends to be a drier, lean protein. It doesn't release anything, so we're going to give it a little oil in there. Medium-high heat. Let's add the chicken. Now, about halfway through the cooking process of the chicken, I'm going to go ahead and season with some salt. Just lock in some flavor into that chicken. And some black pepper. Then we'll finish cooking this off. We want to make sure it's no longer pink and broken up into tiny pieces. You know, you get those cravings for Chinese food, and the only way really to get Chinese food is to spend $80 to get everything you want. This will take care of those cravings. I've got some dumplings in the freezer. You know, we can heat those up and have that with this. So yeah, because all the flavors are going to be here. All right, our ground chicken is all browned up. It's no longer pink. We're going to remove it, and we're just going to add it to a plate. All right, we're going to set this aside. Now that we got our protein all cooked up, we're going to start with the veggies now. I've got 5 cups of shredded cabbage and carrots inside here. Now, you can be very quick with it by using the prepackaged stuff, which is what I'm using. It's a tricolor coleslaw. It's 16 ounces. I measured this out, and it's like 5 cups is what you're going to need total between the cabbage and the carrots. So if you want to shred your own, just get a head of cabbage, and you can shred it, and then add in some julienne-style carrots, which I added extra carrots into mine because that wasn't enough. So we're going to get that started. We need to wilt that all down and get a nice color to it. So in the same skillet, over the medium-high heat, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. Now don't worry if you don't have it. You can put the olive oil in there. You just need 1 tablespoon. All right, we're going to go ahead and take our shredded cabbage and carrots and add it to our pan. Now this is all going to wilt down. I know it looks like a lot. There we go. Right, we're going to cook this down until it's very soft. It's going to have a nice golden brown color to it also. Okay, the cabbage is almost wilted down. What we're going to do is make a sauce. And we're going to start in a small bowl. We're going to be putting in soy sauce, 2 tablespoons. Now you can use the low sodium, which is what I'm doing right here. Or you can use the coconut aminos, or whatever variety you prefer. 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. I think I had a little overspill there. 2 tablespoons of hoisin sauce. 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar. Cracked black pepper. A little bit of salt. And we'll whisk this up. Now we're going to turn down the heat to a medium now that we got our cabbage all done. We're going to add in 2 to 3 teaspoons of minced garlic. Now if you have fresh ginger, you can add the same amount. I'm just going to be using some ginger in the jar. Make sure you go light across that. We're going to stir this all in for 1 minute. All right, we're going to add in our cooked ground chicken. Stir that all in. Woo-wee! Hey, what kind of lean protein are you going to be adding to yours? Ground pork, ground chicken, ground beef, or even ground turkey. Any of that will work. All right, let's add in the sauce. Get it all out of there. That is a level of flavor in here. Doesn't that look good? It smells like an egg roll. It sure does. And if you need your carb, because we don't have the wrapper here, make you some rice. And if you want rice, you can do cauliflower rice also. I showed y'all how to make cauliflower fried rice before. That was really delicious. You couldn't even tell the difference. The flavor was all there. Now if you want to bulk this up, you can add some scrambled eggs to it. Give yourself some more protein if you want to do that. Now I'm going to garnish with some green onions. That way we can get some onion flavor in there. Go all the way into those greens. That's good. We'll sprinkle some on top with some sesame seeds. We'll save some for if people want extra green onion on the side. There we go. And some sesame seed. There we go. That is my chicken egg roll in a bowl. Here's my bite. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Wow. Mmm. I love this low carb dish. It doesn't even appear low carb, right? It's so full of flavor, so yummy, and it definitely reminds me of egg rolls. All right, you guys, make sure you give me a thumbs up, comment down below if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this recipe with family and friends. Also, you can find this recipe at catherinesplates.com. All right, you guys, I'll see y'all on the next episode. Bye.